that junk on there. Yeah, on YouTube. Rico for sure. Yep.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
He should have fumbled.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
This one you skunked me with earlier. Yes, it is.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers.
You had Buffalo. I had these folks.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
This is the team I had. LA Rams. I'm wanting to get that same treatment you gave me earlier, nigga.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Come on, man.
And incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took
man, that was supposed to have been peaked, dog. This supposed to have been peaked right here. Ooh. Peak, man.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incomplete. So CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-ups that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down.
That was a good one.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out.
Little bitty boy.
Got it. Go the other way. And they will not a sign of things to come, Charles. This it was so perfect outside. We knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone.
Mama, there go that man again.
Even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, we're dry. Now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
On first down at Stafford. It's caught by OBJ. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Nah, he ain't going to fall. That's a running back.
And goal.
He's something like a running back.
And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Rams have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Hey, you just didn't fumble. You got your ass blitz. Stick gang.
Rodgers on the return.
Stick gang. Stick gang.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Last time the turnover on the fumble,
stick
and they were in
guys,
enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part. What was frustrating? Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? From the 38, Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. After one, 7-0. Sports. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Oh, we. They gave this nigga that bullshit. Good one.
Jones taking it in from the 20. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
I don't need a stick. Give me your old 38. Watch what I do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Shit, with a stick, nigga, you killing something.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Second until it's prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that'll be good for 80 yards to the 45.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Fine play. You posing something.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run on first down with Akers. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the air now with Stafford. A quick pass to Cup. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. They'll run on first down. Akers.
I ain't the only nigga know how to run.
Now to this point.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense.
You ain't the only nigga know how to run, though.
He's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I said it was over with, nigga. First down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been
came a long way. You seen? Came a long way. Where I'm going.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half.
I'm finna get there. You don't hear the trumpets, Ant? You don't hear them fucking trumpets? Man, that's different. You talking about the slank. I'm talking about the marching band. We marching, nigga. Throw it. I'm not going to throw it.
That'll be caught by Cup. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Throw it. I'm not going to throw it. Man, who you thinking you is? Scam me or something, dude. I'm that nigga, man.
Here's a give to Akers. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Here's Stafford. The quick slant caught. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play.
I had
Not
to.
what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
I had to.
2nd down and goal.
Me?
Stafford. And he's got it.
Why come I don't?
For a Ram touchdown.
Nah, you did.
Cup with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Damn, I
and
missed
the
this
Rams
one.
have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, man.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Rodgers on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
What?
Man, complete.
They gave this dude that bullshit.
Use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Get a field,
That's
though.
a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Rodgers again now. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers.
He got that motherfucker.
There to make the grab. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And they're able to get their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now Akers to start the 3rd quarter on the ground. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Stafford on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
On second down now, Akers. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They'll go again here with Akers. And him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd.
Damn, I mean, keep missing my fucking field goal.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
Boy got a vein poking out his forehead. Boy got a vein poking out his forehead right now.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I ain't got none, man. That was good.
One of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Charlie, this manager think I'm just a grown up.
Which side has been the more physical? It's been this defense.
Calling his plays. Damn.
Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau.
Yeah, nigga, inch. Nigga want to take a yard, man. Come here.
And he gets stopped up.
Stop calling your plays, bro. Just like that.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action. Now Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Got an open man. It's Valdez.
Good thing, Jake.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll work his way across the 30
give me 100
to the
and some yards.
92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Going right back to Akers. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That nigga said, hey, whoa. Because he could get it right.
What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there's no space available. And incompletion as a result.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. That's into the hands of
Man, this might ran straight to the dude.
Taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line. No one for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Meanwhile,
come on, man, you got stood there, bro.
Adams.
Oh. Man, how you gonna do this shit, dude?
On 1st down.
I gotta change this shit.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Hello, man.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers that try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 14.
Not a pick is 60. Not a pick is 60.
He's at the 30.
A pick is 60.
10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right.
What?
Inside the 30. Touchdown.
Good shit.
Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 79 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I was too deep. Damn.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Akers. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 37 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing here at their own 3-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Here's Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I told and I will.
Stafford gonna throw it.
I don't mean shit. Ass whooping is an ass whooping, nigga.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either.
Fine, y'all.
Here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Well, the defense was in prevent. They still get there.
That means that there's absolutely nowhere to throw the football. No one came open because now you're really getting 3 guys rushing the quarterback. 5 guys should be able to block them, but sometimes time just takes it up and end up getting to.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Rams with a victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn.
You put it on, though. You put it on, though, motherfucker. I bust his ass up. Yeah. I sent it already. Same way. YouTube, Rico for sure. Yeah, you can go inside the part. I forgot about that. It should be the same way. Send another one. You beat me last time with them. It's on it, right? What happened? Yeah. Let me roll me a blunt. My brother bullshit.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Set to return it, here's Moore.
We got the same exact damn color.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but now
only different, yo. Numbers red. Damn. I did not see that. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to roll the blunt, man. We got to quit this. Nah, boy, we got on the same damn color. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. Oh, shit, man. I'm tripping. I guess you ain't. They're gonna straighten up. You can go ahead with that, Black. I wear white.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. More now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. Pass complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running. Even though the defense is never going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide. Otherwise,
you ain't got to hurt the man. He was out of bounds, man. They gave it to me, so why not?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Connor, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Murray. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
What the shizzle?
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, Bernard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this
big
football,
dog.
you have to answer to me later.
Big
you definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
Zabin Collins there to make the play defensively. 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw, it's Brady. That's
come on, man.
Johnson. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up on Levante David. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He gets this one to Johnson. A gain of 6 there on first. Working with his 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Brady. And the catch made by Johnson. Room here to run. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game, and could that be the play that gets this game jump-started? It's taken a while as both teams have tried to settle in. Maybe now the pace will accelerate.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Bernard. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Giovanni Bernard taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball and try and get things settled down a little bit.
On play action, it's Murray, rolling to his right. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
Good fucking run.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. They're going to go with a tight end here on the run. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, look, man. What color your skirt is? He got some pom-poms over there too, motherfucker.
On second and goal, Murray.
I got to.
He'll dump this one off to Connor. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it third and goal. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have defined routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try to help him out. End up throwing a short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first two plays. Now third and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That's
I gave it to him.
It's touchdown.
You won.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because
Brady
that's one of the
be
better
fine.
tight ends
All
around, and I've
his
seen him
head,
pull
the
in
wing
balls
come
like
out
this
the ball.
before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Brady. Complete. It's Johnson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On 3rd down, Bernard. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this
Whoa,
away.
man. Hey, you cheated me.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Put the motherfucker on the one.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray being chased out left. They find some open field here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it.
That was a good run.
How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's it for the first.
What? I called a timeout. Oh, they lunch.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes. And
they cheated me, man. I know how you time out.
Football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Brady now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Yeah, this is going to be a Bucs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
They would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Brady. And the first hookup with his all-pro tight end run. Gronkowski. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
From the 40 now on second down. Brady into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
No gain on the screen there, and second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get.
Hey, Jake.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Murray now to throw.
Come on, man.
Third time tonight, he's
get one back, man.
Picked up by Levante David. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Miller. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Brady. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and... And he's into the end zone for a 10-play touchdown.
Shaded Brady.
And the Bucs have taken the lead.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not?
Man, I missed another one.
If that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
You might as well, because I ain't letting you go for it.
in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Moore now on the return.
Ooh. Ooh, I missed that dude.
You got to be pleased with this. He
brings
it all the way out to the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 45 on second down. Murray on the screen. This is Edmonds. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. first down. Murray flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Another costly turnover, their second of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be Triton, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But it's football.
I ain't no fucking sleep out with piss.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll begin here with Bernard. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Tight game of the fourth.
Especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over. Now the door is open for the
Hey,
gotta be careful.
I like the way you talk your shit just then. I don't give a fuck about that intercept. That nigga said, "No, I want you." I'ma get my wish.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's earlier in the game. I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open. Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him.
I'm gonna get my wish.
I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Daryl Davis taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from taking the lead.
You put who to sleep? You ain't put him to sleep, dude.
Prater on to add the extra point.
Twice.
And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Boy, that's an owl. That's too long.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I know, shit. 8 minutes? Shit.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Give me some get back, man. Whoa.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Brady.
Look, man.
Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marcus Golden.
I gotta score.
So pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
You scored in 30 seconds.
Shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nah, you.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Brady. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
They brought that late.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Good hit, man.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Now Brady. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Back to throw, Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Grunt wide open.
They're going to try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone.
What y'all talking about wishes?
Conversion is successful. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on. And do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take.
Back to you. I'm going back to you. Switch, switch, switch. Kill, 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 kill.
Back to throw. Murray. They'll roll him out.
Yeah.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Come on, man.
Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Set to return it. Here's Moore. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw of overtime for Murray. Rolling to his left. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On first down, Connor, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their watches. They always say on East Coast time and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the West.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
What you mean? What's going on? I just got to say. Yeah, tackle for loss.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray.
Damn, good throw, man.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to break that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st down, Brady.
That one close quickly and help force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 17-yard line.
Damn, the game over with.
Play action, now it's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now a carry for Bernard. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Again, here's Bernard.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I'd go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I'd kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like...
And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it.
You ain't winning nothing, nigga. You losing. I'm going to send something. Let me go home. Gave you home last time because you beat me. I just beat you, nigga. Hey, let me go do this before I send you one. I don't know why I gotta do my shit like this, dog. I don't even... Yeah. Why? Nah. Oh, what? Go to your notification. Press the PlayStation button. Go down to your notification. It's game invite. What color my uniform is, dude? I got blue uniform on, dude.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. The possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz.
What?
Intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Damn, I threw a pick.
Just a yard or two shy of midfield. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
That was a good run, dude.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it complete to Stephon
Good one, boy. Good one,
man. Gets it to the 34. Whoa. Good enough for the first.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And that's complete to Sanders. And brought down, but not
still showing them. They're standing on my end. I'll stop it and start a bit.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
You see.
Allen now on 1st down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's a he's able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So the turnover leads to points as they
you weren't trying to make no noise. Come down and show them little ass points.
They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hines. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
Now you sound like that rapper. Oh, no. Hell no. Y'all done up and done it.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Hold on, man. Finna pause it, right? Well, I gotta wait after this play.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I just sent you something.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd.
Moments in this game, but plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And points result, we'll call this play significant.
Confident.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz, that's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. This is Hines. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense defense there. That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley. Good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Sanchez now.
Just let you know I can still run the ball. And you see,
now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
I'm just gonna stop this junk. The broadcast.
How about that incredible?
Started back. Shit. Man.